What is Period 8? Period 8 is Deal's after-school blended learning program. Classes meet once a week after school for an advisory. In addition, students do online learning for about an hour a week. This learning can happen at home, in the Deal library, or anywhere a student has access to the internet.
Period 8 classes aren't clubs or teams. They are actual classes focused on exciting topics like computer programming or forensic science. Or, well, as you can see, there are a lot.
What classes are being offered fourth advisory?
This is Miss Wellerstick, and I will be teaching computer programming on Mondays for fourth advisory. In this class, you'll use the online program Code Academy to tackle HTML and CSS coding. This will give you experience with building web pages, formatting and designing web pages, and more.
This is Miss Hiron, and I'll be teaching forensic science on Mondays. In this class, you'll learn how to interpret physical, chemical, and biological evidence. We'll do labs on most weeks and end with a full-scale crime scene analysis.
I'm Mr. Eckel. I'm teaching storytelling in video games. In this class, you don't just play games, you learn the way games tell stories, kind of like English class does for books. In class, I'll introduce you to a dozen of the best games ever made, and we'll talk about all the amazing things that they've done. And at home, you'll split your time between playing 3 of those specific games, and then answering discussion questions online and participating in conversations with your classmates.
This is Mr. Martini, and I will teach map making on Tuesday afternoons. It's not just Facebook or other apps on your iPhone that use digital mapping software. In this class, you'll learn how to tell your own story using a digital map. You'll learn the technology involved and even get first-hand experience making a map of your own.
This is Mr. Kester, and I'll be teaching philosophy on Wednesdays. In philosophy, we will be discussing some of life's greatest questions using discussion boards, blogs, and journals on our class website as we prepare to create the first blog written about philosophy for students by students.
This is Ms. Trankel, and I'll be teaching a class on the Civil Rights Movement on Wednesdays. In this class, you will learn how to tell the story of the Civil Rights Movement using technology to weave maps, primary sources, and personal stories together. As a group, we will build an online Civil Rights Movement map to connect key events, people, and places.
How do I sign up?
You register for Period 8 classes online. You can find the form on this web address. It's listed in the bulletin.
You can also get to the online form by visiting the Period 8 course catalog. The catalog also has lots of detailed information about Period 8 and each of the classes that will be offered.
There's a link to the catalog on Deal Endline homepage and in the bulletin.
So, if you're thinking of joining a Period 8 class for fourth advisory, you should remember.
There's lots of good information on the course catalog website. Fourth advisory sign-up begins on Monday, March 24th.
Classes will start after spring break.
And if you have any questions, you can email dealperiod8@gmail.com.